Hello and welcome to another rendition of Math is Easy Step by Step. We're continuing in this part 2 video to show you how to use a number line in order to add integers. Remember, those are positive and negative numbers. This is video number 2. Hey, let's go ahead and just get started. What is positive 7 plus a negative 2? And I know we're using a number line. One of the things I like to use money in relationship to these integers. I have $7, but now I owe you $2. How much money am I going to have left over after I pay you that $2? So you can also look at it that way. And again, I can start at either location, a positive 7 on the number line, or I can start at the negative 2 on the number line and follow the opposite. So here, if I start at 7, I'm going to go at a positive 7, I'm going to go 2 backwards in the negative direction. And I'll show you that here. 1, 2. So 7 plus a negative 2 is 5. Now, let me show you the other method you could also use. And again, in math, there are many usually multiple ways to solve, to get to the same solution, excuse me. So I'm going to start at negative 2 here and go 7 in the positive direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So you can see my answer, either way I start on that number line, is going to be a positive 5. So let's go ahead and take a look at the next problem. If I'm going too fast, please rewind, stop, and take your time reviewing these particular videos. So here we go. What is positive 3 plus a negative 7? Again, I can start at either spot on the number line. I can start at a positive 3 and then go 7 backwards, the negative direction. I can start at a negative 7 and then go 3 positive in the positive direction. So I'll do that. I'm going to start at negative 7 and I'm going to go 3 in the positive direction. So 1, 2, 3. I end up at a negative 4. That is going to be my solution. But let's say, hey, I didn't start at negative 3 and work my way to the positive 3 direction. I started at the positive 3. Well, you can do that. Start at positive 3 and go negative 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You are going to end up with the same exact solution. So hopefully this is helping folks out. I know some people don't even need this assistance, but it's always good to see, good to review, especially if your skills have been lacking and you haven't done this work in a very long time. All right, so what is negative 2 plus a negative 4? All right, so let's go ahead and review quickly. We are adding integers. Integers are positive and negative numbers. I could start at either location. I could start at negative 2 and then add 4 more negatives, or I can start at negative 4 and add 2 more negatives. I will start at negative 4 and add 2 more negatives. I go 2 in the negative direction. The solution is a negative 6. And of course, you're going to say, you know what? I didn't start at negative 4. I started at negative 2. Well, you could have started at negative 2 and gone negative 4 direction value. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You still end up with that negative 6 value. I think I may have some more examples for you. Let's go over and check those examples out now. So what is, set this up, what is a positive 5 minus a positive 7? Okay, so again, you can start at either direction. I could start at a positive 5. Actually, here, this is a little different, and I want to show you a method I use for subtraction. It's called keep, change, change. And for those of you who understand, it is taking the distribution property and you're multiplying this negative invisible 1 Take a look at my Invisible 1 videos if you haven't already. And you're multiplying that negative with that positive. So keep it a positive 5. Change the minus. So we're going to keep it a positive 5. Change that minus sign or a negative to a positive. And in order to continue, you have to change this term, whatever it is. If it's a positive, you change it negative. If it's a negative, you're going to change that positive. So here you can see now it's an addition problem, right? We took a subtraction problem, we changed it to addition. Keep it, change it, change it. So go ahead, and I will cover this when we add and subtract, multiply, divide, integer videos. You just have to trust me. So now you can choose any location. You can choose a positive 5 and go -7 direction, or you can choose a -7 and go positive 5. I'll choose a -7 and I'll go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the positive direction, and I end up with a value of -2. Or, again, you could start at the positive 5 and go 7 in the negative direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You're going to end up with that same solution, a -2. Another thing I like to do is use money. Money, money, money. Right? Everyone understands money. Hey, you owe me $7. You're only able to pay me back a positive $5. How much do you still owe me? Hey, you still owe me that $2. All right, let's take a look at a few more examples here on the number line. I am going to perform a keep, and you only perform a keep, change, change when it's subtraction. Subtraction only. I'm going to keep it 8. I'm going to change the subtraction to addition, and then I'm going to change that positive to a negative. So keep it a positive 8, change subtraction to addition, change that positive 4 is now a -4. Now it's an addition problem. Now it's an addition problem, and you could start at positive 8 and go 4 in the negative direction, or start at -4 and go 8 in the positive direction. I'm going to start here at -4 and go 8 in the positive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the positive direction. Leaves me an answer of positive 4. Positive 4. Now I could have started again at the positive 8 and gone -4 direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, I'm going to end up with that same value of a positive 4. I've got one more example I'd like to show you here. And again, we're going to do a keep, change, change. What is, raise this up a little bit. What is -2 minus a positive 3? Again, it's subtraction, so I can do a keep, change, change. I'm going to keep it a -2. I'm going to change the subtraction to addition. I'm going to change that positive 3 to a -3. So again, you can start at either -2 and go another -3, or you can start at -3 and go another -2. I'll start at -3. I'll go 2 in the negative direction, and my solution is -5. Again, I could also start at the -2 and go 3 in the negative direction. 1, 2, 3. My answer is -5. And so take a look here. You owe me $2. Now you're owing me another $3. -2 plus a -3 is -5. I hope you enjoyed this rendition. Math is easy, step by step.